So today's adventure is a little bit of a special one for me. Today's my birthday. So I decided to come out here and hike Mount Chocorua. And today we are taking the Chimney Falls trail. It's a little over 7 miles out and back. And I love this mountain. I've climbed it so many times, I've kind of lost count. But it's really nice when it just rained a little bit, so it's a little dark out here still. But it should clear up here in the very near future. By the time we get to the summit, we should get some good views. And then I'll tell you a little bit about the Legend of Chocorua and how it got its name. So let's see where the trail brings us. Woo! So, just made it to the top of Chimney Falls. This is probably the driest I've ever seen it here. It's been a really dry summer so far here in New England, so that was to be expected, but man, all these waterfalls are just a little bit of a trickle. Still gorgeous out here, and still thankful for nice little crystal clear pools like this to cool down. Whew. All right, let's go. Alright, so getting pretty close to the final push up this mountain. So I'd say we got about another mile or so to go. In about a half a mile we should break out of the tree line. And then another mile or a half mile to get up to the summit. So a mile total. It's been a pretty awesome hike so far. Very warm out here today. A couple of folks coming down have told me there's a nice breeze up at the summit, so looking forward to getting up there and enjoying that. But when we get up to the tree line, I'll show you around. It's gorgeous once we break through. It's so cool looking up there. Almost there. Alright, so we're about half a mile from the summit of Mount Chocorua. Probably about, I don't know, another 500 feet or so to go, if that. Just about to break out of the tree line here. Let's go! is. There's the summit, just about there. So, as I mentioned at the beginning of today's hike, there is a legend about how this mountain got its name, Mount Chocorua. Supposedly, back in the early 1800s, there was a settler here named Cornelius Campbell who had accidentally poisoned Chief Chocora's son and killed him. Chief Chocorua, in revenge, murdered Campbell's family. Campbell then chased Chief Chocorua up this mountain and killed him up here on this summit, thus naming it Mount Chocorua. There's a legend that Chief Chocora's final breath cursed these lands. The curse goes something like, "A curse upon ye, white men, the Great Spirit curse ye. Chocorua had a son and you killed him. The evil spirits breathe death upon your cattle. Your graves lie in the warpath of the Indian. Panthers howl and the wolves fatten over your bones. Chocorua goes to the Great Spirit. His curse stays with the white man." Pretty heavy stuff. But I can tell you, I've been up here several times and it does not feel cursed. I feel blessed every time I'm on this summit. It's absolutely gorgeous here. So it's just a fun story. Well, we're gonna hang out here for a little bit, relax, soak in these views, and then I'm gonna head back down. But so far it's been a fantastic birthday hike. I'm sure we'll check in along the trail on our way out. So until then. So I'm about just over 3 miles from the trailhead. It's about an hour until sunset, so I considered sticking around on the summit and watching sunset from up there, but I really just didn't feel like hiking out in the dark today. So I'm pretty sure we should just barely be able to make it back to the car without having to use my headlamps, which I do have with me. But I'm gonna see if I can get out of here without it. Set myself a little goal. Unless, of course, I get sidetracked, which isn't completely unlikely. But it should be a pretty quick and easy descent out of here. It's mostly downhill. There's not really any more. There's no like pointless ups and downs on the way out of this one, so not too bad. Truck along and get out of here, and hopefully, you know, we might be able to snag a view of the sunset somewhere along the trail out of here. It's actually one of the reasons I decided to come in from this side, because this trail faces west. So I figured if I didn't stay up there for sunset, I'd at least be able to kind of enjoy it on the route out. So we'll see what happens. I've always loved the sound of this bird. I don't know if you can hear that, but it always reminds me of like that sound you can make with those old plastic crinkly straws. When you blew through them and they made that kind of weird vibrating whistle. That's what those birds remind me of. So cool. Love them. Just made it back to the beginning of the cutoff for the Chimney Falls. Making really good time getting out of here. Say, I'm probably like 20 minutes from the trailhead, so it'll have just taken me a little over an hour if I keep that pace to get from the summit back down to the trailhead. That's crazy. It took me almost 3 hours to get to the summit. Whew. But almost there. So a little bit further to go. Made it back to the trailhead. What an amazing hike today. Perfect way to spend my birthday. I hope you guys all enjoyed it. Thank you for joining me. Until next time.